Okay, so you are a comedian who followed his passion, followed his heart, and you're the success story now that it worked out. Do you sometimes feel because I think I get asked this sometimes that it's romanticized this passion को profession बना लो जो मुझे लगता है कि बिल्कुल अगर तुम कर सकते हो करना चाहिए but how when I started writing professionally uh, I'm not saying I hate it now or anything but it became a job, it became
Of
something that was
course, of course, of
deadline
course,
related and like
of
on
course.
some days also hard and you're not just doing this like on the side, all of those things. Same I'm assuming happens with comedy where once it becomes a job, it's a full-fledged job.
Yeah.
So how are you on this advice of if you love what you do, you will never have to work a day
No, that's not true. You'll have to work. You'll have to work. If you
every
love what you
single
do,
day?
you'll have to work because, see, at the end of the day, there's the thing that you love doing.
Hmm.
And then once it becomes work, there's all the things that get added on top of it, right? It's one thing for me in 2010 to wake up and be like, I want to go to an open mic and try these 3 minutes about this thing. And that's it. Because that in itself was the end goal.
Yeah,
The end goal was just the trying the 3 minutes because I thought it would be a laugh.
yeah.
Versus I now need to go try 3 minutes and make those 3 minutes into a really good 6 minutes because that then has to become a part of my special on which there is a certain amount of pressure because there is already a body of work which is at a certain level of quality. So now this has to at the very least be at that level of quality or above. Plus somebody's paying me to do this. So I have to make sure that I deliver so that I continue to get paid for doing this. And also at the same time, I have now tied in the fact that I have a life insurance premium payment and a mutual fund payment and all of that to this. And once you do all of that, at the end of the day, whether you're doing your passion, whether you're doing that, whatever, you will become. And this sounds like a very dramatic sentence, but I don't mean it that way. You see, we all become slaves to our lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, so you can follow your passion, you can choose to do all of that. You can be like, me, मैं बस मेरा artistic integrity maintain करूँगा. You can do all of that, and but you may not then get the AC that you were growing up with. You may not be able to get the nice car that you grew up with. You may not. Then you have to accept that trade-off, or you accept the fact that what you really like is also all that other stuff, and that's fine. I feel like a lot of people be like, oh, it's materialism. So no, don't underestimate the fucking happiness that a nice big TV and good AC room can give you. All right, let's not forget those things and the importance of that, and having good food on your like plate like 7 days a week, etc. All of that. If you get used to that and if you want to do that, then beyond a point you have to be willing to, even if you're continuing to indulge your passion, then you have to be willing to look at it professionally, where
Hmm.
you have to be able to be willing to look at it as the thing that how does this then support this lifestyle that I love so much. And then the other option is if it doesn't, then I think it's completely okay for, like, I have a tremendous amount of respect for people who are also like, no, this job is my job and this job is what allows me to go party around the world for this thing, because in my life that's actually a priority. I don't care about what I do Monday to Friday, but at the same time I don't hate what I do Monday to Friday because I know that what I do Monday to Friday allows me to go ham Saturday Sunday. Because also again, follow your passion, turn your passion into your profession, etc. Whatever. बहुत 1% sentiment है.
Hmm.
For a lot of people are just going to be like, गांड में डालो passion, गांड में डालो profession. मेरे 3 बच्चे हैं. हम एक छोटे घर में रहते हैं. हमारी एक स्कूटर है. मुझे इस सिचुएशन से निकलना है और उस सिचुएशन से निकलने के लिए मुझे जो भी जॉब करना पड़े मैं करूंगा, क्योंकि
बिल्कुल
वो इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है, सिचुएशन से निकलना इंपॉर्टेंट है.
बिल्कुल. And I think
um,
another, just to add to this passion thing. So last year I did some stand up, which I had lots of fun doing, and I did
uh-huh.
fairly well also on the show and all. And then
this
everybody
was the
around me,
this was the Sterling Reserve thing, right?
yes, yes,
Yeah.
I was first runner up. I have such a big boulder about it.
Congratulations. That's really good, as you should, as you absolutely should.
But this was my first time doing it, and I realized that oh, I actually might be kind of good at it because I had never done it before. And everywhere else, the thinking that now though you must, now you have a stand-up career that you have to pursue. And I would come back home and I'm just like, it's fun and it's great, but to pursue this passion, I don't
Yeah.
know if I'm feeling this passionate about it. And
And you don't
I
have
feel a
to.
little guilty, kind of, sort of admitting it to myself or even to the others. But I'm like, अरे पर ये तो ये हुआ तो बहुत मजे आ रहे हैं.
Yeah,
पर ये
yeah.
नहीं है मेरी जिंदगी का सपना because I don't think I'll be able to justify the मेहनत you guys do.
And that's fine. And
Yeah.
that's fine. It's I hate this logic that if you're good at cricket, you have to play for India. But what if I just like playing gully cricket? Like, मेरे को
बिल्कुल.
नहीं खेलना इंडिया के लिए. I don't want to be away from my home 250 days of the year and this and that. और मेरे को नहीं खेलने का IPL. मेरे को नहीं करने का. मेरे को बस मेरे गली में टुक 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 खेलने का, मजा करने का और घर जाने का.
And I feel
No.
like and I think in the couple of days that we shot and we made the show, if at all there was a doubt, I also spent this was the first. I don't have too many comedian friends like that. This was the first time I was spending lots of time with tech comedians. and just struggle story, pay struggle story. I was like, this is, I can't.
No, it's hard. It's hard, especially now. Like I actually have a lot of respect and empathy for anyone who started out in the last sort of 3 to 4 years.
Yeah.
I mean, I have respect and empathy for every comic, but for people who have like started in this landscape and then they have had a lot of great stepping stones, right? Like, for example, we didn't have Comic Stans and this and that and all of that. But at the same time, just the sheer number of people doing it, just the sheer number of sort of different platforms you have to be active on to be noticed, the amount of grinding you have to do between open mics, etc., all of that. Add to that, in the last year, just this what the pandemic has
Yeah.
done
Yeah.
to that sort of live experience entirely. Um, it's work. Like there are days where, like you said, right, the struggle, the struggle, the struggle. I listen to some of these stories, and I'm just like, yes, so glad this happened in 2011, and like there were just 12 of us. So glad. Like this is the first time in my life I understood the meaning of the phrase "first mover advantage."
Oh,
Like
man.
this is a textbook example of first mover advantage. Like that's it.